Hey everyone, Scott here. I wanted to talk to you real quick about something that I thought could help you out with it being the weekend, and something that might maybe not everyone is really aware of is there's a lot of great local Facebook groups in York Region, especially when it comes to finding restaurants and local restaurants. So I wanted to just quickly talk about a handful of local Facebook groups that really shine a light on restaurants, allow them to post on in their groups, and where people actually really help support them. And people are always giving their own reviews about different restaurants, their experiences. And if you are looking to find a new place to eat and you're trying to see what's open, these are great groups to be a part of and to check in on to see what's open, to find out reviews, especially about restaurants that you might not have heard of, you might not even thought about that are actually in your area, depending on what part of York Region you're in. So there's a few restaurant groups that are out there that are really active, especially, and a few community groups that will also have restaurants posting for their area too. Now, if you're a restaurant owner, then these are groups that you want to know about and you want to be posting in literally daily right now, because there's a lot of confusion about who's open when people, what restaurants are doing. Are they doing pre-orders for certain days? Are they open shortened hours? Do I order from them specifically, or do I order from a third-party app? And then there's been videos going around about whether it's good to order from third-party apps or whatnot. I would always say that if you can find out, if it's easy to find out if they do their own delivery or if they do takeout and you can order directly from them, then try to do that. Worst case scenario, if you can only do delivery through a third party app, then you're still supporting them with a sale. So there's nothing wrong with that for sure. But do what you can. And again, restaurant owners, these are Facebook groups that you want to be in the conversation with. You want to be posting to regularly. Post my strategy and what I believe in for restaurants is, if you're an owner, post on your business page and then share that personally to each Facebook group that makes sense for your region. So I just want to talk about a few of them. The first one is Great Restaurants in Newmarket. This is the biggest local restaurant Facebook group that I know of outside of Toronto, and I'm not even sure there's one in Toronto that's as big as this one. Has over 10,000 members. It's super active. The moderators are great on it. The restaurants are posting in there a lot, and it's not always Newmarket restaurants. Sometimes you get Aurora, sometimes you get from north of Newmarket, like Bradford in that area. But a lot of different restaurants actually are posting in there. People are posting the reviews, their experiences, the pictures. It's just a really active and great group. So if you're in the Newmarket area and you're not part of the Great Restaurants in Newmarket group, I would highly urge you to join that group, because especially if you're looking for new and different restaurants and trying to hear about different experiences, that's what you want to be a part of. And it's just a great source for finding out who's open and whatnot right now, especially with the weekend and doing takeout and everything. So keep that in mind if you're in the Newmarket area. If you're in the Aurora area, there's a couple of different ones that will be great for you. There's the little more established one, which is Aurora Restaurant News. That's been around for a while. It's got a couple thousand members. A lot of Aurora restaurants are posting in there. The people are posting in there about their reviews, their experiences in the different restaurants. And it's been a good community there as well. I know also recently there's been an initiative to start up a second Aurora restaurant group specifically for takeout and delivery. So that's been more hovered around sort of who's doing takeout, who's doing delivery, and talking about those experiences. But both groups are really great. And if you're a restaurant owner, you want to be posting in both. If you're someone who's just a consumer, wanting to find out what's good takeout in Aurora, those are both good to frequent as well. Check them out, join them. And then if you do takeout, take pictures, post them, let people know how your experiences were. That's the way we can share things and let people know that different spots are good to try and sort of help that local groundswell. Now, if you're in Stouffville, there's a really good Facebook group. It's not a restaurant group specifically, but it's very active. People do post about restaurants. You will see people, restaurant owners, posting there as well. It's called the Stouffville Bulletin. I think it's got about 6,000 members now. So it's very active, and it's just a great wealth of information for the whole community. And then also for Markham, there isn't a ton of local Facebook groups that I know of in Markham, but the one that I've found that's been really helpful for me has been the Cornell Community Bulletin Board group. That's been one that's been really informative for the Markham area. So if you're in the Markham area, check that out. The admins are very stingent on what goes up. So everything has to be approved, but it's a very good community, and it's very good if you're in the local area to find out what's open. If you're a restaurant owner, join the group, post, let people know that you're around, that you're open, and that sort of thing. And I think that'd be really great for you. So I put all the links to all the groups that I discussed in this video in the description. So up there probably. So you can check it out. Check out if there's one that's in your area. Definitely join it. Check it out. See what it's all about. See what restaurants you can frequent that maybe you haven't tried yet. And also, if you know of other restaurant groups or other local groups where people are posting about restaurants and supporting them, please share that in the comments. Let's find out, build a little bit of a resource for where people can go to learn a little bit more about what's open. You know, I'm not sure if there's one for Richmond Hill. I'm not sure if there's one for, or if there's another one for Markham. I know Stouffville has a lot of community ones. Bolton's the biggest one, but there's a few others. I know Aurora has a few other community ones, but the ones that I mentioned were specific for restaurants, who are very good for restaurants. And then, of course, Newmarket has their own. So if there's any others that you know of, definitely put in the comments. Let's share that out and show people where they can go to find out more information. Okay. So hope everyone enjoys their Friday evening and their weekend as well. And we'll see you soon. Okay. Take care.